That'll
all
be
charges have
on
to
my
be...
discretion.
Yeah, all charges have to be
Zach,
brought ready.
there was someone else speaking.
That'll be under my discretion. If I see anything that could correlate to any charges, but you have only brought the charges of mafia, apparently.
Oh, mafia with just mafia, not English. Sorry. With the charges.
Charges.
Sorry, I mean to drop that.
With that, first things going off with there being a mafia memo, the attempted murder of a police officer. We're gonna also have them conspiracy for attack, smuggling drugs, other firearms, with typical mafia stuff that they do, and evidence.
Can you please be more specific? All I hear is attempted murder and
murder, smuggling
conspiracy.
of conspiracy
Drugs.
to drugs, firearm trades.
And other illegal businesses.
Yeah.
as
Which we're still investigating under.
As stated.
Yeah.
so
As
we are currently charging the
Bombs, okay.
illegal bomb making. Which, Judge, am I able to bring up 2 more pieces of evidence?
No, we're gonna let the defendant first retaliate anything with these weapons. Clearly, I have stated with the phone.
Hold on, I need
So,
to
if the
fix
defendant
that.
would like to argue their case against these guns.
Well, according to the bank statements, they didn't purchase the guns either.
That would be correct.
Yeah.
There will be no cases of either phone payments and or firearm registrations.
So at this point, these two
Sir.
are invalid.
Counterclaim.
Sir Judge, counterclaim. If they're a part of the mafia, why would they use any bank statements, like a credit card? They were laundering money. They use fake money. Illegal
They don't
money.
even
Money
know
from
they're
different
good.
countries.
Alright, so
like
for information for anyone in the future, they don't
Mexico.
even know why they brought me here.
just illegal money.
Allegedly,
Why would they
I admitted
use
to
American money
stalking
to
and
buy
now-
illegal things? Of
Yeah,
course they're going to use illegal money to get that stuff so they don't get in trouble and it's not on their bank
that's what I'm
statement.
saying.
Especially if they're a cop.
I don't even think
They
they,
know
had
better.
a warrant to, they allegedly searched my car.
Defendant, would you like to argue your case?
And there's a search warrant saying we found nothing of sorts in the house.
They just
For
screwed
such money
themselves
or
over.
laundering and so on.
Objection.
How
As
do
I
they-
said,
how do they
I
even
found
know?
that stuff in the vehicle, not the house.
Can't search the vehicle.
He did state that.
That is correct. This will be the search warrant for the prosecuted house, not its vehicle.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a whole nother section under that. If you want to take that back and send this back to your stand.
Yep.
Would anyone like to discuss or defense of the case of illegal obtaining of firearms?
I'm sorry.
No?
Can you repeat that? I do apologize.
Does no one argue or defend the case of any illegal firearms being found within the back of the prosecuted's house or truck? English is Englishing.
Yes, we do have more. Would have more evidence.
We
to
have more evidence, sir,
More.
against Mr. Monfire over there.
Yes.
Let's-
For one,
within
when
the-
it stated
We
up.
can't. Wolf, we can't.
General
when
area
it- when
of
it's
this?
No
Well, as
picture
I
or
stated
video
in the
evidence or
beginning,
anything
I
like that.
also said
It's witness
drugs
testimony.
and alcohol, IEDs as well. I have 2 more pieces of evidence of those two other claims.
Present
Am I
them.
able to bring that up to you, sir? Yes, sir. Here is a disarmed bomb found in that same car. And then
Sorry, you
here,
throw a bomb up on the
tested
judge's
cocaine.
desk. Jesus
Same
Christ.
car.
Please take your firearms back as well with you,
Yes, sir.
as well as your phone.
Allegedly, my phone. It's not.
Not the phone.
Mine's actually on my pocket.
So, as stated, you found these two at the back of the prosecuted's car.
Yes, sir.
How do you know it's my car?
Defense?
See how I can handle this.
I don't even own a car.
They don't have the evidence against
Alright.
defense.
Silence. Defense?
Order him.
And then I have also travelogue saying that I was not even here at
Alright.
said time and place.
No, I was in the middle of the woods.
So I can't be my defendant.
Counterclaim to that when ready.
I got that count.
Travel logs. I see.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Not even my car.
And where does it say this travel log they have? Which
Could be.
car is this in? Is this in their patrol unit car? Is this in their private personal car?
I don't even have a car.
In a private personal car.
And where did it say they were headed to?
I don't have a car.
They were at
Spirit, I don't have a car.
Parents.
So we can two
Okay.
pairs, you said?
I can tell
Thank you, defense.
Witness, if you want me to.
I don't have a car.
Sir Judge, am I able to go talk to
Your
my
Honor.
co-counsel in the back, sir?
You may.
Come on, co-counsel.
This is going splendidly.
Yeah.
Can I mention something?
So when it comes to the case of
Also, I don't
the
have a car.
defense, the judge and the jury will most likely be talking about any
There's your
Crimes
proof
committed.
right there. I don't have a car.
Yeah, judge and jury, which we don't have really.
Should have told me that earlier.
I didn't know they were gonna bring that up because that's not what they brought me in here for.
But that do not. Point
I don't know
guns
what they're
at
charging me
public
with.
place.
This is not why they brought me in here.
Yeah, I've been told multiple different things.
So
So,
what?
so Judge, we do have a
Your
counter argument. Co-counsel.
Alright, with them travelogues, we do presume them to be fake and made up. Along the lines of, as we had stated, with the text messages off of their personal phone
I don't have a
that
phone.
they had on their body when they were booked,
When
that
was
they
I
will
booked?
going to be traveling.
When was I
Objection.
booked?
Prosecution. Did you have a search warrant to go through his phone?
Yes, it
Yes, sir,
would
we
be
did.
under the... Sorry, do you mind if I post it?
Yes, you may.
Sir, it's at the bottom of the search warrant. It
Yeah,
does
they never
state at the
searched
front
me.
that it was for
What
the house.
you,
But at the bottom,
I do not
where
have a
did...
search
It's
warrant
the
here.
left hand.
I don't have
It's in
a
your
search
left hand.
warrant. This one?
Oh, it's none of those actually.
Yeah, it's none of
Ladder
these.
warrant?
So you have not
There you go.
search warrant.
There's
Oh
the
my
search
god, they
warrant.
could get in trouble for this.
Proof of search warrant. At the bottom, it does state that we were able to search any vehicle around the premises of that house.
I don't have a car.
Hmm. It's
Person of this report was found
out.
possessing objects in and out of hands. The object found. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that is why I searched the vehicle and found all this evidence against Mr. Monfire over there.
I don't own a car.
Did you? Why did you search the vehicle?
It was around the premises. Like the house itself, could be drugs, guns, anything that the mafia could later go back to that house and take what we missed.
You had reasonable suspicion for
I had reasonable
searching the house.
suspicion of that vehicle.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, prosecution. Defense?
Well, as I was saying, the defendant was not even there at the house, so how can he be charged with it?
It was
Due
on his
to
property.
the messages after we checked the messages of a mafia member on there with consent of that mafia member to check their messages. Because they got a lesser sentence if they let us. Got that.
When did the supposed mafia member get charged?
Excuse me. After we checked those messages, we found Monfire's number on there. It was unnamed, but me personally, I have his number. So, recognizing the number,
Where's my number?
I looked at it, and then I saw the texts and calls and everything about him conspiring with the mafia.
How can it be his cell phone if he can't pay for it?
Correct.
Because he is conspiring with the mafia. Like I've stated with the guns, he could use illegal money to buy that stuff, especially if he gets it from a different country. And plus, burner phones. Do you know what those are?
I have the money for that.
Mr. Defendant?
But his receipt saying he didn't pay for one.
Illegal money. Different countries, you're able to get those and bring it across the border. You can't. It's not illegal to bring phones across the border.
Still got a receipt.
It is not.
It is illegal to bring guns, drugs, and bombs.
Cat. Objection. Cat. You can
You're
bring...
bailiff.
You're bailiff.
You can't.
I know.
You
I
can't.
wanna
Can't
just
throw
quickly say-
objection.
You don't talk. You don't talk.
I know. But I just want to quickly say something.
You're
Technically, you
bailiff. You
can
don't
bring...
talk.
You can bring guns across the border. Multiple people have done that in Canada. I've seen that multiple times.
Okay.
Canada. We're talking about the Mexico-American border.
I don't
So,
live next to that.
Within the laws, technically, yes, police officers are and can able to bring weapons over the border if they have the right to do so. If they're on
Registration.
from
Well, how
registration.
can you say it's theirs?
We are on the subject of the drugs and weapons. in the back of the car.
Funny at this
Yep.
point.
Yes.
As we know, Mexico. Not trying to make fun of it in any sort of way. I love Mexico. I've been there a couple of times myself. But they are known for smuggling drugs across that border. The bombs? That's the first time I've ever seen that, or heard of it.
If I was
But
smart,
we found it in the car. It is evidence against this man.
this is very funny.
But the drugs, that is pure cocaine. We've tested it at our labs and other station
I don't
labs.
even own a car. I thought he was going to mention this.
Okay.
I don't even own a car.
So you had reasonable suspicion just because it was Mexican, there was going to be smuggling weapons.
No, sir. That was one of the houses. We were going for that house for a couple of years now.
You have stated
Uh,
Mexicans are known for smuggling things over.
Not even
And
Mexican.
yes, sir. Is that what counted towards
I'm
your reasonable
white.
suspicion to search this vehicle?
Specifically British
sir.
and Polish. Specifically.
my reasonable suspicion was
And
because it
Native
was next to
American.
next to the house.
Then what point would you need to bring up that Mexicans were known for smuggling? and that
Because
would
it
help
was
you
going
know?
across the
This
Mexican-American
court case should
border,
be thrown.
sir.
My question is, why,
Yeah.
if those coming over the border, when they come to check out,
This is so
they get randomly
stupid. I'm
searched.
getting...
So,
Randomly
So-
searched,
before they come,
sir.
just so you know, and Jen, it says here that I can advise you, so I'm not little
I know.
thing here.
So, when it comes to moving over the border, they are required and will search your belonging on your person, on your car if you deem necessary.
Excuse me.
All this, considering they were gotten over to the border,
All right, Roger.
means the
Screwed.
Mexicans, Border
you don't
Patrol,
know why,
American
it's
Border Patrol did not search the vehicle until after, which is what you would do. We have done.
Shotgun? I don't think you know what you're doing.
This is what I'm hearing for right now. You had plausible cause
I don't even own a car.
the
It's not my phone.
prosecuted was part
It's being-
of the mafia.
I just told us
You
being
had
brought in
probable
for-
cause to search his house found,
Allegedly admitting to
what I'm
talking
hearing
to
as of
people.
right now, nothing. Decided, since he was next, search his vehicle next under probable cause. There you found everything that's been presented, is what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
hearing.
Supposedly.
Defense?
It's not even my car.
As I was saying, he was nowhere around to have that on them, so
So, can I just advise you on something? They didn't have a search
Yes.
warrant for the house. They only had a search warrant for the vehicle. They've stated that.
They had a search
previously.
warrant.
Sir Bailiff, as stated by the defendant, that's the search warrant for the house.
That is
Yeah.
correct. That is the
And
search warrant
the
for the house.
vehicle.
But then you said that you had a search warrant for the area.
No, search warrant for the house.
Where's the area?
But under probable cause of, they have
Being
searched
in the
vehicle.
vicinity of the building.
Alright. I was just not understanding that there.
I could defend myself at this point. I was being brought in underneath different
You have
charges.
argued that the prosecuted had no records of getting a firearm without, police activity, and no records of a phone payment.
Yep.
Okay.
Where would I get the...
Would you like to make another final stand on the defense case?
Please say something that I told you.
as far as the bomb and whatever else they're charging, I have no. My defendant has no knowledge of that either.
Okay. I've heard all I needed to hear. Prosecution, may you take your evidence? All right. Do you all have any other charges for
No, sir.
smuggling items?
That is all the charges I have, sir.
Attempted murder? He's had one. Charged for attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
You said it.
You have listed also your charges of
Attempted murder?
smuggling items, of smuggling of illegal items, and attempted murder.
Roger.
So your two charges, the charges.
Oh,
Yeah,
Roger
said
did say that.
I didn't tell Roger to say that.
Smuggling illegal items.
Smuggling illegal items, sir.
Okay.
This is funny as hell.
Defendant, is there anything you'd like to say?
No, Your Honor. Oh.
As far as my defendant, it's nothing to be charged with.
Okay. You guys have no further evidence or further witnesses?
No, sir.
No witnesses and no further evidence.
Okay. May I take the jury and bailiff over to the evidence room to discuss our final verdicts?
Yep.
Person has a family, has a wife, 2 kids, a job. They have 0 time to be dealing with the mafia. They do not affiliate themselves with the mafia. They do not talk to anyone in the mafia, nor do they know anyone in the mafia, because they're too busy spending time with their family.
Okay. Next question I will ask. How does the prosecuted plead? English.
Oh shit. I need to talk to my lawyer again.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Alright, well then. That being said, before we continue on with this, before I move on to the prosecution, would you guys like me to remind you of your rights?
Yes.
Please.
So,
And thank you.
mostly, I'm gonna ignore the number 2 rule here. If you or your client does not wish to speak, or you guys not wish to speak, you are welcome to invoke the 5th Amendment and just not say anything. You are welcome to do
I'm
that.
doing a fake crop.
You have your
Fake
first
crop.
right, which is freedom of speech, so you are welcome to speak whenever you feel pleased. Just please object before you do anything else. Second Amendment rights, gun. That's why we have a bailiff here. Third and fourth, we're just gonna ignore those. Anywho, with that being said, prosecution, would you please bring up your first evidence on the subject of attempted murder?
Alright, so, attempted
Is there
murder.
a literal
We have
fucking
the
gun you just
shotgun.
brought to a courtroom?
Here is the shotgun that had been on the scene of the crime today. The shotgun is currently deloaded. I just checked it now because I don't trust any of the people at the station to deload
I
shit.
swear to God,
Here's
you
the
just shot it.
I did not shoot it.
Okay. How is this firearm relevant? We just brought up a firearm and said, look, this is a firearm.
Yeah. It was found on the.
Keep
It was
flipping
found on
lists
the. Found in the alleyway of the store, or of the robbed store that he had robbed. There was blood on it.
Hold on. Okay, I was gonna say, the store you robbed, we were on the subject of degree murder, but you interrupted me, so that's fine. Go ahead, continue. I was about to
I didn't
say.
hear you. I didn't hear you say anything. The way we found it was, like I said, in the back of the alleyway, on the corpse of the body that he had shot. It was the bank teller, I believe. Unsure of that. We're still getting analysis on that at the time.
Okay, defendant?
My client works with it does a lot of his money business through the bank, Homestead Savings. Homestead Savings is a bank that is very secure, very, very protective of their property and what they have in the building. I do not believe someone of my client's intelligence would be able to first plan, then execute, and succeed and get away on an entire heist.
Silence, order in the court. Let the defendant speak.
I'm finished, Your Honor.
You are finished? Okay. You have anything else to bring up to the subject of first-degree murder? Any evidence, any witnesses, anything the defendant would like to defend about?
No, Your Honor.
Prosecution?
May I bring up some more evidence, please?
On the subject of first-degree murder, yes, may.
Sure. I'll bring up this.
Guys,
This
quiet.
is,
Trying to pick his
we
Uno
found
card.
this near the shotgun. This is marijuana, tested positive for marijuana. We found this possibly used by the individual in question, which is in that cage over there, and that's what may have actually started his affiliation with the gang/mafia.
Defendant?
That's nothing to objection. That has nothing to do with first
Overruled.
degree murder.
Defendant?
My client is a very religious person. They get up early in the morning and go to bed early at night. They go to church every Sunday and spend a lot of time with their family. I think my client is of enough intelligence to figure out that drugs are bad. They're unhealthy. They get you in trouble, and he would never get in trouble with that.
Bullshit. Just did.
Okay.
Now we'll see.
Do we have anything else to add, defendant?
No, Your Honor.
Prosecution.
I do currently have the money of the robbery, if you would like to see that, Your Honor.
We actually got the money.
We are on the subject of first-degree murder.
Yeah, but the money was involved with the first degree murder.
Bring it up.
So you're trying to move to the case of the robbery when we haven't even gotten to the end of the case of the murder.
Because the murder case was apart with the money / bank robbery.
Then why at first were you trying to describe the two as two different events?
He's calling me dumb.
We are on the subject of first-degree murder, not of the subject of bank robbery and or conspiracy with the mafia.
Pluto. I got someone
I'll take this
put
back
in
then,
prison,
because if
or
that's-
I got
that's-
someone. What the fuck?
Then we can do that.
Ow, you stupid bitch!
Also, if I'm allowed to ask, where did you attain those specific bills from? Are those bills that were owned by a shotgun? Are
We
those
will get to
bills
that when we
shotgun
get
used
to that.
purchase a product?
We'll get to that when we get to that. Right now, we're on the subject of first-degree murder.
You got a bomb.
I know they're... Go. You're the bailiff. You're supposed to stop that.
Idiot.
They have nothing else, Your Honor.
May I try
Nothing.
to solve it, Your Honor?
No, you are currently... Yeah, actually, you're with the prosecution. Go ahead. That's your job as well. I would also like to add a question for the prosecution. You said this was the first-degree murder. Who
Correct.
do you have you identified the
I'm hungry.
individual of the murder?
We'll get you McDonald's after.
The individual that had been murdered?
Hey, bro, I can milk
Yes, the individual that has been murdered.
Yes, it has been brought to me now. Here is the idea. The idea is of male
It's
with
a real
three
name.
kids. Yeah. Three kids, one female that I believe that was his wife. That's all that I know of right now. As of
Do you know of the occupation?
occupation, I believe, was to be police department.
So before you said the person of the murder was the bank teller, you assume, and now you are
Sorry,
switching it
Blank
to
Taylor.
the.
Sorry, Blank Taylor. Sorry, I forgot that. Fuck.
Okay.
Down courthouse.
Short-term memory loss.
Thank you, prosecution. Defendant.
Uh-oh.
What is the name of the person on that ID card?
We're fucked.
Name. Let me run through my name. I'm gonna do some. Roger Firefox.
No, we're
What was that? Roger who?
Roger Firefox.
I'm burning down the courthouse. It's fine.
Roger Firefox rings.
After murdering him.
This would be brought up during the case of
Oh, what the fuck?
illegal murder with a gun, but that works.
Yeah, which
And
I
this
didn't
is
do.
the case of the money they have stolen.
That was...
Yes, that is the case of the money that they have stolen.
I'll change it. I don't know
Okay.
what happened.
Anything else, prosecution?
No, sir. Not at this time.
Defendant.
If I'm allowed to ask, prosecution, where did you find this small stash of the money that was stolen?
Shut up.
I had found it on the law enforcement officials that were on scene had found it on the dead body, of which that had been killed by convicted, and we later retrieved that from the scene after he had shot them and threw them in the alleyway.
This was more of a mugging than a robbery, you're saying?
Seems to be. But then the store was robbed from CCTV video cameras, which I am not able to show.
All right. I would like to call shotgun forward.
The witness stand.
The
Okay.
witness stand, yes.
Please sit on the
Have a seat.
witness stand. Shotgun. As the witness, do you swear to tell the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Here, you might need this,
Okay.
just in case.
Defense, you may ask your questions. Prosecution, you may object if needed.
So,
You do so
shotgun,
of relevance.
do you spend a lot of time with your family?
A lot of time. I love my family. Every day. At least
Don't
6-7 hours with them.
Just say it.
Alrighty. And you are primarily with your family in the early afternoon into the evening and overnight, correct?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Where do you work?
I work as a McDonald's worker.
Gotcha, you work at
Cashier.
McDonald's. Okay.
You work at S.H.I.E.L.D.
Cashier.
Alrighty.
Talking to
So-
the front people.
You work for a
Love to talk
deputy.
to people.
You're a deputy for a
Do you
sheriff's
remember,
office.
do we know the date that this murder took place?
That's
An
kind of
exact
funny.
number?
That would be
Or a day of the
prosecution.
week?
That would be last week,
What day?
Tuesday.
Can we get a time?
Tuesday? Alright. Month, day.
Tuesday. I can't remember the day that was Tuesday last week, so unfortunately I can't give that. Time was 16:02.
Alrighty. I'm sure someone here has that information as to what number last Tuesday was. So,
Stand by.
around this time, where were you at this moment?
1602. I'm not familiar with 1602.
So that would be,
I don't
4
know military
p.m.
time. 4
That
p.m.
last Tuesday would be June 11th.
4 p.m. I would have been with my family eating dinner. We eat dinner.
Alrighty, a little early dinner,
So we could-
but it makes sense.
Early dinner.
Families are
My
different.
phone right now.
Alrighty, so early dinner.
Comes-
Do you remember what you had on that Tuesday night?
Clearly.
I think we got some flank steak, mashed
He wasn't
potatoes, and some green
home.
beans on the
He
side.
wasn't home.
All right, nice healthy dinner. Okay, and how much did all of that cost to make? What was the cost of the food that you bought?
Ooh, say we have like around like 150.
We have a big family.
Alrighty. And how long does that one batch of food you create last your whole family? A couple days, a week, more maybe?
Not long.
About like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right.
Okay. Do you make new dishes frequently instead of eating the same thing over a period of time?
Why are we asking?
We make new dishes almost every day.
And then
Once
Okay.
we get enough of that, we start over again.
Okay. So, Your Honor, the reason why I ask these questions to the witness,
Because you have no idea. What
is because this does not seem like a very cheap way to buy food for your family. It seems that money is being wasted. Now, how much do you make at your job on a
I make
bi-weekly pay?
around-
So every 2 weeks,
bi-weekly.
how much are you
It's kind of
paid?
fun.
I'm paid 120 every week, so
around 240.
240?
240.
Okay. So we're looking at around
First of all-
$240 for 2 weeks. Do that again, that's $480.
Hold on.
5 weeks.
Objection was called.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Question, witness. What is your position within McDonald's
Like I said, I was a cashier. I work on the.
this year?
Damn.
So, and you're making that much off of talking to people
I gotta clean out my
and
Yes, sir. Everyone at
doing
McDonald's
your
is
orders.
given the same salary unless you get
What is
a bonus.
that hourly salary?
Hourly salary, that would have been around like maybe 11 to 12.
Depending.
Well,
That
$12
seems
an hour.
average for a fast food place hiring somebody of a young age.
Correct. I'm not going to say none of that defense. All right, that's something to think about.
So, my last question. Are you married with your partner and your children?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
married. 3 years.
Okay, I'm going to add on another question for that. Where does your wife work?
She works as a... Ooh, shit. I'm gonna call her real quick.
Okay. Oh, is he? Oh, God damn.
Oh,
He's actually gonna
oh
call.
my god, he's
Oh,
actually.
He's actually calling.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
think he would do that. But yeah, you're fucked.
Oh,
I have a
I'm
great way to end your shit, dude. Also, what's up?
You just took the
Wonder
objection
when
pose.
someone's gonna use. I'm gonna say. Wonder when someone's gonna use that Fifth Amendment right, even though it says clear rule tool. I'm gonna ignore that rule is
That
there.
doesn't exist.
Clearly.
It doesn't
your neck
exist.
is
That rule tool.
Clearly,
is
it
broken.
doesn't.
Eat the.
I plead the money than you.
100%. She pays for almost half the stuff we own.
Understood. I have no further questions for the witness, Your Honor.
Pleading the
Okay,
fifth on
prosecution, do you have anything you would like to say? No? Okay. Thank you. Please head back to your assigned areas.
I would like to talk to my lawyer.
You may talk to your lawyer.
What the fuck do you want now? You
All right.
I am so glad I'm recording this.
We all know that this is.
I'd like to remind everybody, I know that people in that room can hear me. You are always welcome to plead the fifth if you are being questioned. That is your amendment, right?
I like how this is going to go to S.H.I.E.L.D. Discord and the UPD Discord at the same time,
Surprised
too.
nobody's used the whole, like, lack of evidence thing.
I mean, I've been recording this, by the way,
Missing.
just so everyone knows.
Fabulous.
Lovely.
I'm gonna eat the
Alright,
recording.
sure. Do you want a copy of it?
Yeah.
I'll take a copy of it.
Whiskey, you're gonna have a lot of links to send around because I don't have their Discords.
Alright. I'll just start in S.H.I.E.L.D. media.
Alright.
I can see that.
Why what?
Alright, I gotta restart my recording again. It's getting around that time.
Lovely talk, didn't we have?
All right.
Mr. Lawyer?
Yup, great plan.
Prosecution, do you have anything you would like to add on to the subject of bank robbery?
I like to add internet activity of him buying the gun. And then
Oh my god.
I believe there had been a file opened or / Word document of him making plans.
Okay.
Where the fuck's my water? I'm thirsty.
Defendant?
Hold on! I'm drinking my water.
I like how we just have everyone gathered here to see him
Watch this chaos here.
Holy crap, there's like a lot more people here than I thought there
This
was.
is the biggest fucking courtroom I've ever been
God
in.
damn.
And you're literally in it.
Get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here.
Shut up! No!
Oh my god, this is great. This is great. Whiskey, if you want me to get anything.
Shut up! Nugget, get.
Okay.
What's up?
Order.
Okay, we'll talk after.
Please. Defendant? What is your
May I ask
defense on the
that
case
you
here?
repeat what was said for that type of
Here we have
evidence?
the evidence of the gun being purchased.
Okay.
And the document.
I live in the countryside.
So,
Of course, I own a gun.
yeah.
Ruled on the subject of relevance.
All right,
Get
Your Honor.
overruled,
So,
bitch.
It's not.
my client here
Sorry, shotgun.
has a license to carry.
I know you're gonna be watching this later. I'm sorry.
A
Do you see that
handgun.
I've
license?
seen that. I've seen that. Said that.
I do not believe we have that
Evidence-
license present.
Evidence room.
We just walked out. Okay then.
Yeah,
Case closed.
Just walked out of his cage. Cage closed. Gotcha. Just left. You guys just talking with the convicted over here?
They've been like
nah.
trying to burn the courtroom down and everything. Like I don't.
Perhaps.
No, fuck you.
I'm just ignoring them. I'm just that's your job as bailiffs.
Fuck you, mean no.
Don't go for me with this dishonorable judge.
What are you doing in my home?
I'm the
Literally
judge,
said
apparently.
Yeah, it's a dishonorable judge.
And I love burning down court.
When I say dishonorable judge, I am literally just trying to be as unbiased as possible.
I don't even know what to say. This is just.
Your Honor, can I burn down the courtroom?
How come you skit with S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Project,
funny.
no.
This is straight up
I didn't
Denied.
leave this jail.
Sorry.
All right,
not?
order. Order.
Too late.
Yes, defendant.
Plus, I actually
Right
got
here
my
we have
Abby
proof of
approved.
ownership of the
So.
gun.
it's fine.
It clearly has his signature placed on it, showing that it is him who signed that paper and the person who purchased that weapon. The price was
This will help
approximately
you.
$550. A very expensive weapon to buy. Do I feel like that this kind of weapon would be used for any type of violence involving murder or any kind of anything relating to a gun besides
Stared
sport?
dead into my soul.
This seems like a gun that would not be used for this kind of violence. You see most shootings are done with a small
This
hand
is
pistol.
funny. This is actually
Most,
great.
most people that get shot are shot by smaller weapons. This weapon is of a much larger scale.
Alright, thank you, by the way, to
Something that
everyone
is
at
not
S.H.I.E.L.D.
easy
for
to
letting me
hide.
do this with you guys. This is
We're not
great.
doing anything.
It would
This
be
is absolutely
clear as
great.
day that they would have this weapon on their person walking into this building.
It's just a prop. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro.
And that is all. No further questions.
Prosecution, would you like to say anything?
What'd you say, Your Honor? Crashing. Okay, so what'd you say? Your
Gee,
I didn't hear
what
that.
does this button do? Drop jury aisle. Ooh, what does that could do? Oh, there it goes. Dude just walked
Yeah,
over.
it just drops the aisle.
Anyways, prosecution, do you have anything regarding on this proof of ownership?
No, sir.
Okay.
Actually, you know
Do
what?
we have any final claims of bank robbery?
Oh no.
Prosecution.
Are we still on the gun? Or
We are still on
on
the subject of bank robbery.
Alright. So, on proof of ownership of the defendants, this would be his criminal record here. He had a past criminal record due to I guess stealing. That's what we're kind of hearing.
Past
right
criminal
now.
record of
Yes.
stealing.
You guess that's just made
Shut
up,
up.
Judge. I object to that statement. That
Overruled.
sounds made up.
Continue.
Say that again.
So, what you're saying is the criminal record of stealing, since the convicted would
Stealing on
have a
fourth occasion.
criminal record,
Objection, forgery.
they would have overruled. Let me speak. They would have a criminal record. Suppose you're saying they would not be able to have proof of ownership of a gun. Was what you were saying.
Yes. That is what I'm
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add, prosecution?
Oh yeah, they just said.
No, sir.
I forgot to. Yeah, they admitted
Okay.
that it is his
Defendant?
gun. So he fucked himself on that.
I'm going to choose to stay quiet about this one. I plead the fifth.
Do I want to do this one?
Okay.
I object to forgery, sir.
What is it?
As he said, I guess.
Overruled.
It's an HR complaint.
Sure.
Does the prosecution have any final statements to say
No,
before we
sir.
move on to the subject of? Okay. Does the defendant have any final thing to say?
Bye. That is all, Your Honor.
Okay. Please take back your evidence. We will have one more charge to go through before we just get to our final verdicts.
Yo, Pluto. It's been 45 minutes already. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's how court works. Anyways,
It can be like 7 hours sometimes.
What is the crime even about?
I ain't staying here.
silence, order. I don't want to hear the convict talking. Unless they've been brought up for witnesses.
Dumbass.
Thank you. Lastly,
The statements is these photos of him with them. They're censored due to it's a huge ass censor block, but here are the
well,
photos
then
of
I
him
can't see.
with- Yeah, let's imagine there's photos of photos of him conspiracying with the mafia.
Okay. Thank you, prosecution. Overruled. Defended.
Am I allowed to bring the prosecution up as a witness?
You are, in fact, able to bring
Or
the
for
prosecution up as
questioning?
witness. Yes,
I would like
as
to
well
bring
as
up
for
the
questioning.
prosecution, please.
Alright.
Prosecution, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
He swore
All
in
right.
the book.
May begin.
That guy can
You are welcome to invoke the fifth if you wish you needed to.
What led you to start this investigation on my client?
The investigation of when the 911 call started. So when the 911 call started, we kind of came down there. We had CCTV evidence of him being the one. We had facial evidence at this time. And our data center
Alrighty.
had tracked it back to him.
Okay. For the CCTV cameras, so his face was clearly visible, yes?
Yes.
No hood, no backpack,
Oh,
nothing,
no.
nothing.
No, sir.
Just walked in with a gun.
Just walking with the gun, sir.
Just walked in and said, "I'm ready to do some shopping, motherfucker." Just like that.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, those pictures. Where were those taken?
Those were taken 5 hours after the robbery had happened. Those were on
Alright,
East
so that would be around
71
9 o'clock.
Joshua,
Can we get the
northbound.
fact that he also mentioned
Or sorry,
something
east,
about
sorry,
like he admitted
Okay.
to it like in the courtroom?
Fuck. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Other questions? Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
You are not the defendant. You are the convicted.
Am I allowed to ask it for them?
Yes.
Are we gonna say?
What's
are we
up?
gonna
Well,
say
what's your
anything
question?
about what he said before in that open courtroom?
I will bring it up. Yes.
Gavel. Okay.
I don't even know what crime he did. It's like he did everything.
There's so many people here. Look at this court case.
Holy crap! This is a crowd. Why is this?
Yeah.
We're just watching Shotgun just get yelled at, I guess, right now. Hope you guys know this. What do you want?
Yeah.
Wow, this is my second court case today. God, there's a crowd.
You want stenographer?
Okay, Bob.
Your Honor, it looks like there's...
You want door open? I can't hear you, man.
Would you here speak on it, please?
It's a bailiff's jobs. They control the court order.
Be careful when you take a walk, okay?
You just making.
Alrighty, Your Honor. Apologies for the wait there.
What were you gonna question?
I no longer am going to question. I actually have gotten some more information necessary for the case. So, these pictures
I'm
that
recording this.
the prosecution has brought up as evidence to you, specifically the picture of the three guys. That is him, Roger, and Michael. Him, Roger, and Michael were best friends in school. This photo was taken at a reunion in 2016. That was 8 years ago. The reunion had plenty of people there, including those three who all met up.
Excuse me.
That photo was not taken by anybody spying on my client, trying to get evidence of my client, exposing them of anything. That was a photo taken by Michael's wife,
How do you know?
posted on Facebook for the world to see. That photo could have been saved from Facebook.
How do you know?
And that is all.
Okay. Prosecution, do you object to any of these claims?
Yes, there was other guys there, not just the three that you had stated. There were 6 there, to my knowledge. The 6 there.
That was not stated
had
at the beginning
least...
of the beginning of when that was presented.
Silence.
So you are saying that there was 3 guys. Now there was not just 3 guys. I know that
I
for a
love
fact.
this.
As in pictures state that there was
I love
6.
this.
Am I wrong? That's all I really have to say right now.
Okay. And
While there are
lawyer
6
is
people
an
in the
idiot.
picture, we were focusing on the 3 that were looking at the camera, smiling, obviously making a pose for the picture. The other 3 were onlookers,
You don't
people
even-
in the background. They
He
just
didn't even look
got
at
in the shot.
He
Thank you,
didn't
Your
even
Honor.
look at the
That is all.
photo.
prosecution, would you like to bring anything up for final statements?
Sir.
Defendant, would you like to argue anything for your final statements?
The only thing I will argue is that my client is innocent.
You fucked yourself.
Okay. That being said, that will be all of the charges. If you would please allow me and the jury and bailiffs to discuss the final verdicts.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Want these- Where are the other people? Where is the other people?
Oh wait, we never brought up what was said in the courtroom.
Now, time for a word from our sponsor.
What was said in the courtroom? Did we not mention?
Yo, what's up, guys? This court case is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the best RPG on
Okay,
mobile
so
I'm just saying.
PlayStation,
Are we-
Xbox,
so-
PC,
I
Nintendo
don't
Switch, Nokia phone, and your fucking cat.
I'm not
Thank
being
you.
sponsored by.
Thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for
Offended.
sponsoring this court case.
Stop with the humor.
Nugget, I need
I'm
to
not
talk to
even
you.
I'm not even sponsored.
Other evidence
I can't
room.
go in
Other
there, they're in
evidence
there.
room. Other
Other
evidence room.
one? All right, we're stealing your evidence room.
I'm not sponsored. This ain't sponsored.
Yes, this isn't sponsored. Like what? That's why I'm saying like stop
You
humor.
walked in here freely.
How do you think the court case is
Lovely.
Oh, that was perfect.
Yeah.
I accidentally grabbed one of the pieces of evidence, and it was the shotgun, and it just appeared in front of their face, like an inch from their face.
After this, can we talk, Nugget?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What, whiskey?
I'll just pull it up with our bullshittery.
Can I mention too the amount of crowd we have here too, by the way, watching this?
Oh yeah, we do have a lot of people here.
This is so fun.
He's been recording this,
by the way.
He's been recording this, and he's going to post this on.
Bro, you need to send
it's
me
going
both
on
of
YouTube.
these.
It's probably gonna be going in your guys' media channel and our media channel.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck yeah! I'm down for that.
Yeah, it's going to be in S.H.I.E.L.D. Media and UP
I'm sending it
Media,
to. I'm sending it to.
Can you bleep every fuck
Yeah,
that I
have
say?
to.
Because,
I have
dude,
to.
I feel like that would make it so
I
much
have to.
funnier. That would make it so much funnier.
Because I record my
Thank
body cam and
God.
whatnot, so this is just gonna go in my body cam.
Failed.
I don't know. I'm sending it to Whiskey so he
sorry.
can send it to you
What did he
guys.
fail on? What did my convicted fail on?
Nothing. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to your fucking podium.
Standable, not full body. High five!
Hey! He's trying to play. Yo, lawyer, he's trying to plant.
Actually, I should
evidence on
probably
me.
ask. Does
He's
anyone
trying to
want their
plant
names
evidence
blurred
on me.
out?
Nah.
Okay.
What are you doing out of your cage?
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
Shotgun!
I gotta go back to the damn cage.
Your cage.
Can I please get my
Now.
Okay. In the case of first-degree murder, we find the defendant shotgun PP shotgun. I'm just gonna say. We find the defendant shotgun not guilty of first-degree murder. Okay. On subject of bank robbery, is the jury in full unanimous decision with this?
Can we stop the trial real quick, bro? Snoring.
Damn, shit got boring.
Got real boring.
Shit got
Okay.
boring.
Subject bank robbery. We find the defendant shotgun guilty of bank robbery with price of $15,000 to pay.
Yes.
Now, on the subject of conspiracy with the mafia, does the jury find this decision unanimous? Okay. We find the defendant shotgun guilty of conspiracy with the mafia and will be sentenced to 5 years with the chance of parole. Now,
You didn't do your
What is-
fucking job.
what
I'm
is
banging
done
your wife.
is
Shut the
done.
fuck up.
What's done is done. Thank you, defendant and the prosecution. You guys are free to disband. Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I did all of it, even the non-guilty one. The non-guilty one, I did that shit.
Okay, I would like to change my, you have done to a confession.
Oh,
Third place.
he hasn't even left.
I did all that shit.
I would like to put Pluto on trial.
Oh yeah, can I get my mugshot after this?
Oh yeah, I have to take you to the station still.
Yeah. Well, when we're done here.
Hey Jen,
We must.
Can I
Hold on, wait.
can I
Hold on. Shotgun. Give me a second. Can everyone clear off the stage? Can you stand in front, please? Front and center. We must make. No, come here. No, come here.
You better
Stand in
do them
front.
on then. Still do with them on then.
No,
Never found
if you want, I want one of the
This is
bailiffs
not
there.
public execution. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
this is not public execution.
No, we ain't saving him.
The prosecution, please go back to your
You
stand.
know what? He deserved it. He couldn't
You
get
must make sure you do not appear here again. Bailiff,
No,
whack
that's
his
the only
pee-pee.
way. He deserved that.
You give me silver there? No, I cannot.
I like it.
unfortunately.
If you touch me, I'm gonna come.
Shit shot.
What?
Okay. Well, that's the case.
Bro, spirit is out.